Kia ora guys, welcome back to the channel, Neva Space. I'm your guide Neva, and in today's video we're going to go over the top 10 hiking trails of the South Island. So if you're planning a trip to New Zealand's South Island, these 10 trails are easy to intermediate, low on crowds, and packed with unreal views. And think secret alpine lakes, quiet coastlines, and a few epic film spots too. So let's get into it. So we are going to go through some of the dock websites and just so you can get a feel of where it is in New Zealand, view some of the maps, and then talk a little bit about, maybe some huts to book. But the first stop on our list is Lake Marian Trek. So this is one of Fiordland's best kept secrets. Lake Marian is a hanging alpine lake framed by snow-capped peaks. So the track winds through mossy forest over swing bridges and finishes at water so still it mirrors the mountains. And I can say that it does mirror the mountains. So the best time to go is around late spring to early autumn, which is basically October to April. And the huts to book nearby are Marian Campsite. It's also free, but the nearest serviced hut on Rootburn Track, which is nearby, and that falls around 78 New Zealand dollars per night. It can climb. And a good tip here is to go early in the morning to catch the reflections. Number 2 on our list is actually Rootburn Track itself, otherwise known as the Divide. This gives you sweeping views over Fiordlands, valleys, and mountain ranges. There's even an alpine nature loop at the top with crystal clear tarns. So the best time to go is around November to April, which is summer, early autumn. And some of the huts nearby are Rootburn Falls Hut, which is $78 New Zealand dollars per night. And again, that does climb when we're in, visiting season. And so a tip here is to go on a clear day for the best 360 shots you'll get. Number 3 on our list today is Bob's Cove. So Bob's Cove is a serene, short walk to a bright blue cove with native bush and history along the way. It is very important to follow, all the rules when you're going into the cove. There's even a hidden lime kiln from the 1800s if you keep your eyes open. It's time to go is year-round. Maybe not so much in winter, but so the huts nearby, there aren't really any huts nearby. The best budget stays are in Queenstown itself. And a good tip here is to go midweek to avoid the local foot traffic. Number 4 on our list today is the Rocky Mountain Track in Wanaka. So it's a quieter alternative to Roy's Peak, and this track gives you sweeping alpine views, a mirror-like lake at the base, and fewer crowds. And it is one of Wanaka's, hidden scenic gems if you're willing to go. So the best time to go is all seasons, but winter can be icy down there in the South Island. So there's no huts on the trail. There may be huts nearby, but there are cheap stays in Wanaka. And a tip here is to stop at the first lookout if short on time. It is worth it. Number 5 on our list is it's a famous one. So if this hilltop view feels familiar, it's because you've seen it before. It was in Aotearoa in the Lord of the Rings, and it is Mount Sunday in Canterbury. So the hike is pretty short, and the views are vast though. So the best time to go is year-round, but try to make it in spring and autumn. And there's not a lot of huts nearby. You can stay in Methven or camp nearby. Pro tip here, a good tip, is to bring a picnic and brace for the wind because it is windy. Number 6 on our list is Cape Foul Wind Walkway on the west coast. So this coastal track takes you from a seal colony to a lighthouse with massive sea views along the way. It's wild, it's windy, but it's rich with multiculture, and it's also rich with explorer history. So the best time to go is summer to early autumn. So that's December to April in Aotearoa, New Zealand. There's no huts directly on the trail, but there are motels in Westport themselves. And a good tip here is to bring some binoculars so you can view the seabirds, which are everywhere, and the seals. Number 7 on our list is Wharariki Beach Track, which is Golden Bay. So this is a short walk that takes you to a massive beach with sea caves and towering rock arches with definitely a lot of seals. At low tide, it's kind of like stepping into a dreamscape. So the best time to go is summer, so December through February, especially at low tide. And there aren't any huts nearby, but Paponga and Collingwood do have camping and lodges if you're willing. And so a good tip here is to go during golden hour. Golden hour here would be amazing for anyone doing film shots. Just in my opinion, but hey, try it out for yourself. Number 8 on our list is Aotearoa Arch in Kahurangi National Park. And so this is tucked deep in a rainforest, or I'm going to call it a bush instead of a rainforest, near Karamea. So this is a limestone arch, and it's the largest in the southern hemisphere. So the walk almost kind of feels like you're entering the lost world with moss, birds, not a lot of noise going on there. And so the best time to go is during the dry months, which is October to March. And there's not a lot of huts nearby, but there is camping or motels in Karamea. And a tip here is the drive is pretty rough. It's a tough one here for your car, so give yourself some extra time. Number 9 on our list, is a popular one, and it does sport a waterfall. So this is the Devil's Punch Bowl in Arthur's Pass. It sports one of the most powerful waterfalls on the island, and the hike is short but punchy. So it's through beach forest, and it's up wooden stairs until you're face to face with a 131 meter cascade. The best time to go is year round, but it's best definitely after rain or snow melt. And the huts nearby are Arthur's Pass village huts, which Doc has multiple huts which can be rented from 30 New Zealand dollars, and that price may go up. The tip here is to wear a rain jacket, or the mist will definitely get you. And finally, number 10 on our list is Mock Lake Viewpoint, which is in Queenstown. It's 20 minutes from Queenstown, and it's a little steep for a climb, but it gives you the cinematic view of Mock Lake, which is surrounded by mountains and silence. So there's not a lot of tourists, just golden light and great views. Again, if you're a person that loves to film or take pictures, definitely a recommended point. And the best time to go is year round at sunrise or sunset. And there are huts nearby. So there's the Dock campsite, which does start at 15 New Zealand dollars, and that can go up. And so a tip here is to go in dry weather. The trail can be slippery. So as I mentioned earlier, these are based off some of the places that I've been, and then some of the places which I think you would love. So drop a comment down below to tell me which one is going on your list, and if you visit them or if you plan to visit them. Definitely give a like to this video if you like the content. And as you can see, the trails offer, serenity views without most of the crowds. And there's some of them, on here that can have a bit of a crowd, but it's just something I thought you guys would like. And thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it, and I will see you in the next one. Bye for now.